on the proposed legislation for life for kingpin dealers. What is your strategy for the notwithstanding clause? To use it at all, to use it preemptively, to see it play out through the courts?
What I am proposing today is not only allowed under the Charter, it is required by the Charter. Section 7 of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees life, liberty, and security of the person. 50,000 people had their Section 7 right to life violated by the open borders, soft on crime, legal drugs policy of the Liberals. I will protect the charter rights of Canadians and their right to life, liberty, and the security of the person by locking up the mass murderers that bring these drugs in. This penalty that I propose is proportionate to the crime. If you kill dozens of people, you should go away for life. And that is what we will do. I will lock up these fentanyl murderers and we will throw away the key. And I will do it not just to save lives, but to uphold the Charter of Rights and Freedoms.
En français. But would you use 33 to insulate the law so it doesn't get bat down in court?
Oh, it won't. No, well, because the judges are going to be obliged by Section 7. It's clear that people have the right to life, liberty, and security of the person. So what I'm proposing is necessary to uphold the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And you do not have the right to go out and kill 20 or 30 people by spreading poison in the community. That is not a charter right. So the Liberals believe that mass fentanyl murderers who have taken 50,000 lives have the right to go free on the streets. That is how they interpret the Charter. Here's how I interpret the Charter. That law-abiding people have the right to expect that their children will not die in back alleys. That's the charter right I will uphold. Next question.
Hello, you've argued that Parliament should be recalled to address the tariff threat facing Canada, which is related to the fentanyl crisis that you've spoken about earlier today. But however, you're also calling for an election. Of course, dissolving Parliament would be required to have an election. How can we have both of these views simultaneously? And given the urgency of the situation and the looming tariff threats, would having an election and dissolving Parliament be a responsible or wise course of action at this time?
It would be not only responsible, it is the only responsible course of action. We have a Liberal government that has totally lost control of everything. The Trudeau-Carney government has lost control of spending, having doubled the debt, lost control of crime, having seen gun crime rise by 116%. They've lost control of the borders with thousands of illegal migrants, drugs, guns pouring in over our borders and threatening our people. They've lost control of the cost of living with rising taxes and a doubling of housing costs. And they have lost control of our national sovereignty by blocking pipelines, mines, LNG plants. The Carney-Trudeau Liberals have made us hopelessly dependent on the Americans. They've handed over our economic sovereignty to President Trump, who spots weakness. And now, what is a real estate mogul from the fiercest economic jungle in the world, New York City? What does he do when he spots weakness? He pounces. He pounces on the weakness that Carney-Trudeau Liberals have caused in this country. We cannot allow this weakness to continue. We need an axe the tax election to elect a new common sense conservative government that will secure our borders, stop the drugs, lock up the criminals, axe taxes, approve and greenlight massive resource projects, cut the bureaucracy, and bring home Canada's promise. And that promise is very simple. It is my purpose in politics. It is to make it so that anyone from anywhere can do anything, that hard work earns a powerful paycheck and pension, that buys affordable food, gas, and homes in safe neighborhoods within the protective arms of a strong border under a proud Canadian flag.